Alright, so we made it to our destination, and now we're just looking for water. We hear it, so that's a good start. That's kind of a drop. You hear it, but you can't see anything yet. For some odd reason, I have a feeling that you just want to throw something across.
Why would you ever think such a thing out loud?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Now this is like Watkins Glen on steroids.
I don't like the sound of that. So as you all can see, since I'm walking behind Dave, he is sporting the latest in the LL Bean catalog.
Really?
This is called the Lumberjack Edition. Although I make fun of him, but he still has something that I will never be able to live down of when my shoes fell apart. Now, for those of you that don't remember that, let me remind you. This happened. So my shoes fell apart, and this one is also doing the same. I'm not sure if it'll hold up all the way to the car, but yeah, I've lost more tread than Firestone did. Oh, Dave, I'm not gonna make it. Wait, I can't make it.
Wow!
I can't make it. I can't. My shoes don't listen.
This is a picture moment. So the first one is a right.
How many waterfalls are on this trail?
At least 3.
Okay, so there are at least 3 waterfalls on this trail that we are on. So you kind of see the waterfall right there. That's what we're going to.
Notice how it sounds like it's coming from up there?
Yeah, it does. Now that's
Here's one rock you don't want to see fall.
being under it or on top of it. Okay.
Alright, the fun begins.
You gotta be kidding me. Look at all these steps. And we gotta go all the way right there. Now, I will say the one advantage is that they have these metal steps. That kind of makes it easier than some of the other paths we've gone.
How much you fall?
Damn, good point. Hikers must stay on coated hiking trails. Dave, read with me. Stay on the trail, not get the heck off of it. He literally is the person that always is off the trail. So I need to document this stuff more to have proof. So that's pretty. Now, it just recently rained here, but the water is perfectly clear, and that's what you want. So we've made it to the first of waterfalls here. Kind of see it there. Looks pretty cool. Now, I don't think I have a wide enough lens, because all I brought was my 35. We have the 16 to 35 ZEISS as well, but wow, that's cool. That's nice. Okay, so what you using, Dave? What you got?
I've got my trusty A7R2 with the, not my favorite, but the 16 to 35 millimeter.
He only doesn't like it because it's not a 2.8. Okay, so of course I got Alana here. This is the Sony A7 with the 35 millimeter ZEISS. So I think all we have today is our ZEISS lenses. I believe. Wow, that's just perfect. 35 millimeter. Alright, so this is our setup. Dave's hacking it up there. He's got the A7R2, 16 to 35 ZEISS. I've got the A7, 35 millimeter ZEISS, f2.8. You're alright up there, Dave? And what the hell? So this is our setup there. Kind of see my screen. Some aperture priority as usual. Just a single exposure. Get that more in focus. So I'm at f22, ISO 50, and only got a 15-second shutter, but that should be enough. So we're gonna take that shot. And it's gonna take it a while. So you can see my setup there. Got the Me Photo tripod. Dave has his Slick tripod. I'm standing here, and I think I want to go like right there. So we're gonna see if we can make it over there. The waterfall that you all see behind me there, and we're going to see what else we can find on this trail. So right now Dave is surveying the area to see if there's any more shots around. So there were some people out here earlier, but they kind of all disappeared from this area. Kind of see the main waterfall back there. Okay, so right now I'm getting this. This was pretty cool looking, so I thought I'd set up my shot to get. This is my setup here. Got my Me Photo tripod, the ZEISS 35, f2.8. Because I'm sideways, you kind of can't really see it that well. But I got my 2-second timer on. I'm getting a 5-second shutter at f22 and ISO 50. I got auto white balance. So we're just going to take that shot there. And it's going to make a nice long exposure and really drift out the water, as you can see right there. So I kind of like how my composition, I have this rock in the foreground. I just think it kind of adds to the photo a little bit of having that rock there. I don't know. It seemed pretty cool. I'm just get a couple more frames here. That looks pretty gosh darn good. So what I just captured, I was right there getting that. I didn't get all of it, but I just got pieces of it. And Dave got that right there. And he was shooting with the A7R2 and the ZEISS 55. And now we're gonna go down here on this lower path. Looks kind of slippery. Now if he goes over, I'm not saving him. Now typically, I'm off for long walks. The stairs kill me, but paths now. This they can keep this. See, this is where having good shoes comes into play. Too bad Dave doesn't have the correct shoes.
Oh yeah, because these are definitely not the right shoes.
So, this is what we're on right. Oh, good lordy.
That's what I'm supposed to be filming.
So, this is our path.
It's a 400-foot drop.
But this is where we gotta go. Just follow the line. We still gotta go all the way right there and even further than that. So, apparently what he tells me is that this is a 400-foot drop off. And we gotta go through all of this. All of this. At least it's steps. At least it's steps. We don't have to hike. It's the only good advantage. So I will not complain.
Until we start coming up.
So this is Hemlock Falls. That's just ahead of us. Kind of would have been nice if there was a little bit more water so it's not kind of spaced in the middle of it, but it's, why did there have to be a big rock in the middle?
Why does there have to be a sign? It doesn't say I can't go over there, it just says waiting.
Yeah, slippery and dangerous conditions exist. Waiting and climbing prohibited.
Alright, let's go. That just means it's time to take pictures. I say the best shot will be up on the rock.
The big rock?
Yep.
How the hell would you get to the top of it? So now I've kind of switched to my mini tripod. This is a Manfrotto. This is the Pixie Evo 2. And I was using it to get some low shots. Kind of see it in the frame there. Very cool. So the light is kind of getting a little brighter, so my shutter speed is getting a lot faster than what I want, but still coming out with some nice long exposure. So it's moments like this where you have to decide, is it worth it? So we found this area, and if you look right there, the color is gorgeous. It's a nice turquoise color on the water. So Dave went down, but I didn't, because we had to climb up this steep hill and cross this banister. So I'm not sure if I want to go back, but it looks promising. So we're gonna see what happens. Oh, they could have kept this. I do not appreciate this. So do you ever want to know what makes a photographer happy? Look at the color of the water. That's what makes us happy. You can't ask for clearer water than this. That's a lot of water.
Is that concerning to you?
So we just walked across this without knowing there is nothing beneath it. Yeah, that kind of soothes the soul to know. So this is the other side of this waterfall I just showed you guys. So it was a little slippery to get over here, but it actually was not that bad. It was actually pretty good. And I just shot from right there, and Dave went a little further out than what I did. Since he has a wider lens, he's able to do that. I'm only shooting with the 35. He has the 16 to 35, and all the lenses we're using today are ZEISS lenses. That guy there wants me to cross over this plank of wood that he found and put across the water. I mean, you think I'm really gonna do that? I don't think so. I don't know what he's saying. He was trying to catch me in the act of falling. Not today. So we're still finding waterfall after waterfall after waterfall. So
Never ending.
So that one you like?
Wow. Okay. Because it's me. I'm thinking the log. You know it had to happen.
Never fails that this man will find a log to go across.
I wonder if I could graciously navigate down that slippery rock. Notice I said graciously.
Play back what you just said, and then let's see if something comes to mind in that. Just an idea. That's all I'm saying.
That looks like the best way.